everyone! Welcome to Cat and Plushies! Shorts time! Smash like, subscribe, and let's go!
It's a real Baba Chops. And she's still eating Dog Day. Bro's shameless, she's still going. Aw, it's a kickin' chicken. 3, 2, 1, scariest scan. Oh god, we've alerted the Baba Chops. I hate this damn toy factory. Oh my god.
My hairballs leave yellow stains on the floor. Não cessa de fim de semana.
We never cry.
Hi, hello, don't really care if it's been a while. We'll show you how to really play with no need to smile.
Have you ever wondered how Dog Day got captured in Poppy Playtime? See, after fixing the Playhouse generator, we find Dog Day's prison cell. He tells us that CatNap has been torturing him for the prototype, but how did CatNap even find him after the Hour of Joy? You see, this is where things gets interesting, because if you see CatNap in your room, it's because you haven't liked and subscribed. Anyway, we learned from the cardboard cutouts that Dog Day was being hunted by CatNap the entire time. He stayed hidden for a while until he ran into Bobby Bearhug. Unfortunately for both of them, CatNap was hot on their trail. Dog Day knew it wasn't safe, so he told Bobby to leave and to get as far away from him. And you see, while it's not fully shown, there's a good chance he let himself get caught, just to protect her. It's kinda touching, but
this is the new Doctor/Harley Sawyer figure by McFarlane Toys. It comes packaged very well and with cool renders of him all around the box. Taking him out, you can see that it comes with multiple hands and faces you can swap in and out with. He is very light and not heavy at all. He has his endoskeleton body with a soft cloak. You can rotate every limb on his body so you can pose him however you like. It also comes with a small platform that you can stand him on. Like I mentioned, you can swap his face out with the extra faces that it comes with. You can get this figure from GameStop or from the McFarlane Toys website. Subscribe for more Poppy Playtime videos.
Did you know Daisy actually sounds like a kid? Everyone thinks Daisy doesn't exist on Poppy Playtime. She does technically exist in the game's world, but she is classified as a rejected toy. Daisy was rejected because kids would often cry during her performances. But there is one moment most players completely missed. But before I explain, like and sub before Daisy performs for you in your room tonight. In Chapter 2, there's a Daisy poster, and if you listen closely... Sounds familiar, right? Yeah, and it sounds exactly like Bubbles.
And that's why they call me Ear Bubble!
Do you think Daisy and Bubbles' voice are cute? Let me know in the comments.
did you know
how it felt to be Lily when she fell through the clouds? In Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, Lily chased the player through the mansion without ever slowing down. She smashed through doors, climbed giant toy boxes, and swung across floating clouds with her long braids. But there's one small detail 97% of the players missed. Before I explain, comment, like, and subscribe before Lily braids you tonight. Suddenly, everything went wrong. Lily lost her grip and plunged into the dark abyss below. Seconds later, one of the giant floating clouds crashed down and crushed her. But what if that wasn't really the end? Nobody truly knows what was waiting beneath those clouds. But the real question here is,
did you know who actually attacked Kissy Missy in Chapter 3? Because the answer is way darker than you think. We all heard it. The elevator closes, and then screaming. Crashing, heavy stomping, then dead silence. When we see her later, she's covered in brutal burn marks. But who did it? Well, if you see Kissy in your room, it's because you haven't liked and subscribed. Everyone's first suspect is Huggy Wuggy. We hear a bite sound and deep footsteps. But here's the problem. The stomps are way too slow. It's not chaotic enough for a real fight. Now think bigger. What if it wasn't a fight at all? What if she was being controlled? Dog Day warned us about the prototype's influence. And remember, the prototype is silent. No footsteps, no warning. If he can manipulate the toys, he didn't need to fight her. He could have forced her to attack, burn herself, and break her own spirit.
My name's Huggy Wuggy, body fuzzy and cuddly. Don't you wanna come and hug me day and night?
My name's Huggy Wuggy, sharp teeth leave you bloody. Don't you ever call me ugly, hug me till you die.
I know.
Please scan your item. Try again. Try again. Oh my god. Try again. Try again. Try again. Why are you doing this to me?
Who is the player in Poppy Playtime? In the game, Mommy Longlegs reveals that you used to work at the factory.
But you worked here.
But who exactly are you? You see, many fans believed you were Preston Willard, a scientist who worked on the experiments but tried to stop them. But right before Chapter 5 dropped, an ARG revealed that the prototype turned Preston into a toy, officially ruling him out. So...
That's actually when I wanted to.
He's fuzzy.
Wait, is that George Washington?
Yeah, he's fuzzy.
Did you know the prototype is made from stolen parts? If you look closely, his left arm belongs to Huggy Wuggy. The pink arm is actually Kissy Missy's right arm, and in the center he has Mommy Longlegs' arm from Chapter 2. He even wears CatNap's fur on his back, and this is where it gets creepy. Because if you see the prototype in your room, it's because you haven't liked and subscribed. Anyway, most people also miss the tanks attached to his sides, which means he can use CatNap's red gas too. But there's one part nobody can identify, his face. You see, the prototype steals parts from other toys, which means that face probably isn't his either. It likely belonged to a toy we haven't even met yet. So if every part of the prototype was stolen, who did his face belong to? might be wondering, where did Crafty Corn go after the Hour of Joy? Most people think she's still hiding somewhere in Playtime Co., avoiding the player. But you've actually already seen her, just not directly. And this is where it gets interesting. But first, like and subscribe, or Crafty Corn will be in your room tonight. Anyway, each of the smiling critters specializes in one area, and for Crafty Corn, that would be her talent for art. Throughout the game, especially Chapter 1, you can find crayon messages on the walls. Words like run and turn around right outside Poppy's room. It's possible that Crafty Corn is trying to protect the player or anyone else from running into Poppy. We even see similar messages during the Huggy chase, so we might not have been the first ones there. And you see that could be Crafty Corn trying to protect us, but did you know the developers trolled players with Mommy Longlegs' death? When Mommy was introduced, one detail kept showing up everywhere. Do not expose to extreme heat or freezing temperatures. Then in the game, we find a burned poster warning about fire. Later, we enter a room with a giant furnace. And when Mommy starts chasing us, it looks like everything is building up to her dying in the fire. But this is where it gets funny, because if you see Mommy Longlegs in your room tonight, it's because you haven't liked and subscribed. Anyway, despite all those clues, Mommy doesn't die from heat at all. Instead, she gets pulled into a grinder and torn apart. What's even crazier is that in an earlier version, her head was supposed to be crushed first, but the developers thought it was too gruesome.
Why can't Huggy Wuggy talk? In the game, most bigger bodies toys can speak. Poppy, Mommy Longlegs, even the prototype. But why does Huggy only screech? You see, Huggy was one of the very first kids they transformed into a toy. The process was so flawed, it permanently damaged his vocal cords, which is why Kissy Missy can't speak either.
Did you know Picky Piggy secretly ate all of her smiling critter friends in Poppy Playtime? If you listen closely to the cardboard cutouts in Chapter 3, you'll hear the critters begging to escape the Playcare nursery. But if you keep pressing their buttons, something disturbing happens. One by one, their messages end with terrifying screams. So what actually happened to them? Well, if you see Picky Piggy in your dreams, it's because you haven't liked and subscribed. The answer is hidden in Picky Piggy's own cardboard cutout. Instead of screaming like the others, Picky Piggy starts talking about her friends as if they're delicious meals.
Delicious! Grilled chicken! Down the hatch! Speared elephant! Yum! Played unicorn!
Galera, temos que ajudar os personagens do Poppy Playtime. Olha só, pra quem que vai essa escova de cabelo? Eu tô achando que vai pra esse Huggy Wuggy, vamos ver. Ai, não era? Tá, a chave de coração, será que vai pra Lily Love Braids? Vamos ver. Também não era? Tá, essa mão aqui, eu não sei, será que é dessa daqui, dessa rosa? Ah não, galera, eu tô perdendo tudo. Vamos jogar de novo e agora vocês vão me ajudar. Ó, vamos lá. Pra quem vocês acham que é essa escova de cabelo? Pra Lily Love Braids, que tá com o cabelo todo bagunçado? Quem acha que é pra ela, deixa o like aí no vídeo, galera. Vamos ver, tomara que dê certo. Boa, deu certo, ela arrumou o cabelo. E agora pra quem que vai essa chave? Será que é pra liberar esses dois aqui? Todo mundo que acha que é pra liberar esses dois, clica aí no botão de me seguir, gente. Vamos ver. Aê, galera, deu certo. E agora pra quem que vai essa mão? Será que é pra esse aqui? Pro Huggy Wuggy? Vamos ver se é pra ele, galera. E deu certo. E agora, comentem nos comentários. Qual desses personagens é o seu favorito, tá bom? Vamos ver aqui agora. Boa, galera. Parabéns, vocês ganharam.
I know you remember these vintage Burger King toys. Honestly, some of these things spin pretty well, too. Check out that Magnemite, whoa! And currently I'm trying to collect every single one of these Rev Tops that Burger King made. And currently I'm only missing 2 out of all of these. Just missing Diglett and Tangela. Until today. We have one of those 2 missing ones in the original Burger King packaging. These were sealed in a way that you really couldn't tell what was inside. And to make things even more anonymous, they actually came inside of a Pokeball keychain. Along with the Pokeball keychain, you also got one of these little cards, as well as a little Pokemon checklist and a membership application to the Burger King Kids Club. If we open up our Pokeball, we can reveal a Diglett inside. While a good majority of these other spinners are all used, this Diglett is actually brand new, brand spanking new. Even the spinner part of the bottom is still sticky. Compared to some of the other ones, they get a little cruddy. So of course we're gonna have to give this a spin and see how it works. Funny enough, even though this thing is brand new, it's actually the worst spinner out of all of the ones that I have. I mean, I can get it to go a little bit, but it really peters out quickly. And the shape is so inopportune that every time I spin it, I actually rip some of that paint off. All I can say is that Diglett is definitely played now instead of brand new. Now, all that's left is Tangela to complete the full set.
My style is ridiculous.
Yes, yes.
We're here to hurt nobody.